What's up, Taurus? This is Michelle Mendez. I'm going to be doing your monthly tarot reading for Taurus rising, sun, and moon signs, as well as Venus and Jupiter. If you like to look at Jupiter, I tend to favor looking at Venus for masculine and feminine energy. We're going to be doing more of a manifestation reading, just kind of checking in and seeing where you're at with all the stuff that's been going on this year that you've been working on or that's been faded and you've been trying to accept and see how far you've come, and what steps you can take to learn the lessons you need to learn to move it forward. So let's jump right in. Okay. Cards have already been shuffled, but just like to do it as I start the reading one more time. Rising Venus for December 2019. I know you guys have had a year. Okay, on the bottom of the deck is a Magician, so that's a good sign. You guys are starting to make movement. That's really good. With Uranus shifting into Taurus in May, and Uranus being that generational planet, you guys have really, I've seen, Taurus is in my spouse house, so I definitely know the shifts that, of that planetary aspect, but friends of mine as well that have Taurus, strong Taurus, a lot of relationship changes, a lot of career changes, a lot of inner turmoil with, Taurus energy is not the most pliable. It's not a mutable sign. It's the bull, so it really likes the habits of life and likes, to know where things are, likes to go to work the same, just very likes that repetition and that sense of security, knowing, that things are consistent. So this has been a big shift and a jolt that has not been, easy for the lesson around surrender and letting go and mastering, change. So let's see where you guys are, though, because I know I've seen some people, the people that I've worked with, as well as friends of mine, that now they're starting to find, oh, okay, I understand now what the lessons are, what the path is, or why this wasn't working. A sense of kind of relief, but not really sure really clearly where it's going. So let's see where you are in relationship to what has been transpiring, that has been being manifested either voluntarily or involuntarily. So let's see for Taurus, where Taurus is in relationship right now to what they're manifesting. Got the Devil card. So this could be, this could be that you're dealing with a Capricorn. This could also be that you are starting to have some challenges with acceptance, and maybe you're starting to either you're in some sort of addiction cycle or a codependent cycle within a relationship or a substance or work potentially. This could also be that you are becoming more bonded to that goal that you've been manifesting, that you've been working on, that there's a very strong tie that can almost be intoxicating. How are you in relationship to your goal? I'm also seeing more fire energy. So what I got here, how you are in relationship to your goal, I got the Page of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune, and you're feeling very emotionally invested. You're feeling very passionate about whatever it is that you're manifesting. So this could be in relationship to getting an element of a third party situation. For others of you, this is This is you falling in love with the intoxication of this new bond that's forming. Or this, for others of you, could be that you are falling in this cycle of creative expression and kind of youthful energy with a Capricorn. And the Wheel of Fortune came out, so you are confident. You are feeling more. Well, whether you're feeling it or not, the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. So, yep. So whether you're feeling it or not, you have to have courage. You have to allow yourself to trust a little bit more within your own sense of the ability to move it forward and to allow more passion into your life. To me, what Tauruses are, this energy that's coming at me is about feeling passion. You know, the more that I see having the Strength card, Page of Wands, the Devil card, I feel like there's something ignited within you that stirred some sort of passion. And it could be, you know, a relationship. I honestly feel that it's relationship. And it could be that this relationship created kind of an addiction or addictive quality to it. But let's see what you need to release. Tauruses need to release. So you got the the Nine of Swords. So you need to release the mental anguish about it all. The back and forth. My sense is that you already know. And, you know, using your intuition Taurus isn't traditionally known to be that in touch fully with the intuition, and this feels like that's a part of what you're navigating right now, is like trusting timing, trusting that the wheels will turn in your favor, having that strength to allow the passion, to allow what ignites your heart to come in, and not needing to, let's see what you need to embrace, to numb it out in order for it to pass by. So we got the Queen of Swords. So instead of mental anguish, what you need to embrace is this Queen of Swords energy, Taurus. This is more strategizing. This is more verbally very clear and concrete with what it is that you need and want. And the Queen of Swords energy to me is also it has kind of a fiery energy. So this sense of like, we're moving it forward. This is what I'm manifesting. This is what my heart needs. This is what it looks like. And I can't focus on anything else. Like, I'm going to be moving that energy forward, and I have to focus in on it. So honing in on what you're manifesting and accepting it as truth. Let's see. So steps to take for steps to take for December, for Taurus Sun Rising. Sorry, I'm having trouble breathing. The Nag Chamba in the background, I'm sure, is not helping me. Okay, so all right, so steps to take, is it moving this forward into fruition, taking it from the heart, from this passionate place, and plant it. Embrace. I see family here, so maybe connecting to your family more will help you and help manifest this goal, whatever this goal is. And lessons to master, transformation. So again, and that's your opposite sign is Scorpio. So our opposite sign relates to the qualities within us that are more identified, like Carl Jung would identify them as the the unconscious mind, the shadow self. So this is about recognizing that the Scorpio energy is your shadow self, and it doesn't mean it's your bad self at all. It actually means it's the part of you that you deny yourself to be, but that is within you and has been the whole time. So this idea of being reborn, this idea of dying in a way to rebirth, that cycle of change, that cycle of how I navigate that change, and how I can transform that change. Scorpios really understand, whether they like it or not, how to take the death and create a birth from it. Like, that's where they get their inspiration. So this is what lesson that you're learning right now. You're learning how to navigate death and rebirth and bring it into your self-mastery, which is great. And let's see what your outcome card is that will be manifested to you in the next 6 to 12 months. Putting down the burdens. So the outcome is whatever it is that you're holding on to very tightly. Like, my sense when I'm doing this reading is a lot of like digging heels in, trying to convince oneself that whatever one feels in their heart isn't real or isn't true, or they can't trust it. You're going to come into around the summer to the winter time. So around June till December, you'll start to see some big life changes happening where you are really no longer going to be consumed by these stressors, these aspects of your life that feel like they're weighing you down and not lifting you up. You guys are really strong. You work really, really, really hard, and you fight for your family. And at the same time, you neglect your own needs and your own heart's wellness. So, your own heart's passion. So this lesson is really about transforming whatever it is that you now recognize as stuckness into movement and flow so that you can transform it. That was your reading. I hope that it was helpful, Taurus. I wish you all the best and happy holidays, and I will see you next year. Bye.